So guys, while I got the head soaking, I'm going to continue on cleaning up some parts, so start cleaning up the valves and so forth. Last night basically I just washed these down with a bit of petrol and so forth just to get the most of the gunk off it and so forth, and now they're nice and dry, so now I can just run the wire wheel over them and so forth. Made this little gadget up from some scrap, and basically what I can do afterwards is, once I clean the bulk of it off, I can put the springs, retainers and all that on here, and then just soak them in some degreaser and so forth, just to get the rest of the oil off and that. So that's about it, just to clean it up a little bit, get all the burnt oil off and so forth, because you don't want to redo your engine and end up with all this shit inside of it. So now we'll just clean up the outside of them, get all that off. So basically they've just cleaned up. Don't want them shiny and so forth and whatever, just want all the crap to get off them. So that's one down, there's 11 more to go. So basically we're just getting it from that to that, and this is the easiest way I find to do it. Like I said, when you're doing this, just make sure that this is dry, and to dry it out is basically just spray some petrol on it or so forth, just let it dry out and let it get crispy and hard, and therefore it just, it's just like fine dust that comes off it. If you have it like full of grease and oil, all you're going to do is just clog your wheel up, and basically each one you do is just going to get covered in shit again. So anyway, we'll do the last one. And that's it, they're all done. The other thing is don't wear gloves when you're dealing with this thing here, because if it grabs it, it's going to grab your hand and rip it around it. So I mean, you're not sticking it right in, you're only like brushing against the top of it. So I mean, every now and again your finger will slip and so forth, but it basically just bounces straight off. So anyway, they're all done. With the cotters and so forth, they're really hard to clean because you just can't hold them. So the easiest way to clean them the way I found is just grab a pair of pliers, grab them, just grab the tip of them, not too tightly, just lock it in place. So basically just getting it from that to that. So next up we'll start doing the springs, clean them up a bit. Like I said, as long as you can get the bulk of the stuff off, you're not going to get them crystal clean. After that, basically just I might run the other piece through just through the middle there to clean that up, and then just let the degreaser do the rest of the work. Next up we'll do the caps. Same process. So basically just clean all the burnt oil off and that. So next up guys, we're going to start cleaning the valves. I'm going to do this in 2 stages. First I'm just going to clean here and get that clean, and then probably put it in the drill to do the rest of it so I can keep it steady. So let's go. So just clean the top off there. I don't want to try to go on here too much. I might just use Scotch-Brite for there, but from here down again, yeah, you can use the wire wheel. Not that the wire wheel is actually going to take any metal off here, but because that runs inside the guide, you don't want to distort it in any way. So this is the way I'm going to do them. So now we're going to do the rest of the valves. I've just cleaned up here before. Just get a piece of rubber hose, slip that over the top. It doesn't matter if it's loose, just as long as it fits on. Once it goes in the drill, you can jam it in there, and then basically that will stay in the drill, and then you just got to keep swapping these out. So, and that's it. I've just got it on slow, let this do all the work, and when it comes to do the flap thing, I just find it better if you hold it down like that. And that's pretty much it. I'm not worried about the dark marks or whatever. I'm just trying to get all the crap off and so forth. The more you clean up, the more you start seeing things. So once all the crap was off, it actually still has Holden stamped in there. So more and more I'm 100% positive that basically this is an original engine and it hasn't been touched before, so which is good. Before and after. Like I said, I'm not worried about the burn marks or whatever, you know, that's in the steel now. Just as long as all this carbon's removed and burnt oil and so forth. So guys, we got all this cleaned up. Like I said, I'm not looking for a mirror finish, just as long as all the crap and so forth's off it, so I'm happy with this. Like I said, they'll still be degreased anyway, which will make it a lot easier for that to work. So, and all these have come out good. Done the same thing to all the other parts and that, so they're all cleaned, ready. I'll end up degreasing them again, and then basically once they're degreased and all that, just spray some WD-40 on them, put them in bags until I'm ready to start putting it back together again, because I've still got the head back in the tank just for the rest of today. That's bubbling away a little bit, so most of the gunk's out of it. So anyway guys, I think I'll leave it at this time for this video. Keep an eye out for the next one. Cheers.